at Breezy Point, that tight-knit New York neighborhood wiped out by a fire that raged through the night. ABC's Elizabeth Vargas is on the scene this morning, and boy, Elizabeth, it is so hard to see the ruins of that community.
It sure is, George, and both Mayor Bloomberg and Senator Charles Schumer, who were out here yesterday afternoon, told me that behind me, they haven't seen anything like this since the bombing of London after World War II. They are now calling this fire here in Breezy Point the worst fire in New York City history in terms of destruction. 111 homes were scorched, burned to a rubble behind me, all packed into these tight-knit square neighborhoods here. People here in this neighborhood were ready for Hurricane Sandy, for the ferocious winds and the torrential rain. They were not prepared for this.
ABC News was in Breezy Point riding out the fury of Sandy when the wind and the water gave way to this.
Oh my God.
That's why
Well, there's nowhere else to go.
Fire, homes engulfed in flames spreading quickly. Producers Katura Gray and Jim DeBrill trapped inside Mary LaPera's home.
Breezy Point is destroyed, it feels like. It's like the apocalypse.
Fire hydrants were submerged by rising floodwaters. Fire engines stranded helplessly blocks away.
We have water on one side of the house. We've got a ton of water in the back side of the house. We're basically a little island right here. And we have a fire that is inevitably going to get closer because of all of the winds.
For the next few hours in complete darkness, a full-scale evacuation unfolds. By morning, more than 100 homes were burned, nothing left. We accompany the evacuees on a truck, holding their breath as they head back for the first time since the storm hit.
Where was your home?
We met Michael Quinn, whose home was destroyed in the fire.
The tile over here, that was tile from the kitchen.
Right there,
Right,
that?
the multicolored blue.
Joanne Colella has lived here for 15 years. Her first floor has completely flooded.
This is right up to the very top step.
I feel totally devastated.
I haven't seen anything like this in my career. The only thing that came close to this was 9/11.
This community has seen more than its share of tragedy. 29 of their own killed on 9/11. But this morning, once again, they vow they will pick up the pieces, battered, as they say here, but not broken.
It's a very strong community, and they'll rebuild, they'll come back.
So many people who live here are New York City firefighters and first responders, people who have done so much to help so many over so much time, were helpless to save their own homes as they burned down on Monday night. There are still pockets of smoldering fire and all of this wreckage behind me. Just a few moments ago, a fire engine was just pulled up over here, wading again through floodwaters, trying to put out some of those fires. But if you look over my shoulder over here, George and Amy, straight through to there is the ocean. That's the Atlantic Ocean there. Usually there would be rows and rows, blocks and blocks of homes. This morning, a straight shot through to the ocean. People vowed to come back here, but looking at this destruction, it's hard to believe that's going to happen anytime soon, George and Amy.
They are going to need a lot of help. Okay, Elizabeth, thanks very much.
Landscape has been changed completely.